Welcome to Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois, the home of the Fighting Illini. As we'll see the #3 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Illinois will kick it off to get us underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Ohio State and Illinois, a trophy game. Illabug, it was a live turtle, was the reward up until 1925, and they chose to make a wooden trophy. But, Kurt, you played in this game against some pretty good Illinois teams back in your day.
Yeah, unfortunately, some really good Illinois teams. I think it's probably one of the more underrated atmospheres when Illinois gets it going. Champaign is a beautiful city as far as college football is concerned. Their fans get behind them. The wind always seems to be howling. And I'll tell you this, we did not beat them in my time I was there. Jason Berdusco was a quarterback. Before that, Jeff George. They really good defense with Dana Howard, who's one of the better linebackers to ever play in the Big Ten. Simeon Rice, Kevin Hardy. Yeah, Illinois can get it going, and they had the Buckeyes number back in the 80s.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To throw, it's Sayin. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And he makes the grab inside the 10. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Oh, how about that, Chris? This defense has been taken for a ride. I'm not sure if they're overconfident or they just fell asleep a little bit, but whatever the case, they better wake up because now they're facing a goal to go, and I wouldn't be surprised if we get a play into the end zone right here.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So now 3rd and goal in this opening drive. Can they punch it in and take the early lead? On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Here we go, Chris. Early in the game, opening drive. This is a big decision and really an opportunity to send a message for this offense. Do you go for this close to the goal line and make that statement, or do you settle for 3?
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. With that miss, no change in the score.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so he
breaks into the clear. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Dropping back. It's Altmaier. Short throw complete to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looking to throw again. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Opening drive for this defense, and boy, they come out meaning business. A big-time sack on third down brings up a fourth down and an opportunity here to gain some momentum early.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Off the play fake on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Back to throw. It's Sayin. Makes the grab. It's Tate. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
I think the defense got fooled here. They thought that receiver was going to go deep downfield. He ends up curling back to the inside for a nice gain.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down play coming up. Wants to throw it. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris Smith, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The tight end has got it. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looking to the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. Let's check what that's about. 6th play of the drive coming up. So the big lineman a little too far downfield, and the official spots it, draws the flag, and takes the touchdown off the board. And this one goes nowhere. Why can't he get back to the line of scrimmage?
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. He missed it. Off target that time. With that miss, the score remains the same.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Dropping back. It's Altmaier. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it second and short. Handoff here from the shotgun. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down and 10 now. Send the back in motion. First down. We're going to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. His drive is going now.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Illinois getting set with a first and 10 now. Looking for a receiver. That's caught. It's Dixon. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Second down after that short completion. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
That completion sets up a third down play. Can he get there on the ground? He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up fourth and short.
Loses 3. Now a fourth down. That's the end of the first quarter. And after 1, we're tied 0-0.
Offense operating from the pistol. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. Here he goes. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. Now you've got another chance at points.
They trust the running back to convert on fourth down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here. On first down, it's play action. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Illinois now operating in the red zone. Quarterback still with the football. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. To the air, it's Outlier, looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, fighting a lineout. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kurt?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see in the game today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Nice grab. It's Tate. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Stuffed on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. Buckeyes will line up to kick it away. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. He'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Back to pass. It's Outlier. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. An inside give now from the shotgun. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution. So the offense begins this drive backed up at the 4-yard line. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Trying to gain some breathing room, but he stopped right in his tracks at the 3.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight, couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. The pocket breaking down. And he'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line.
I don't mind the play call, Chris, to throw the football, but you got to realize you got to get it out of your hands quickly. It's 3rd down and short. Great chance to be able to convert. Instead, it's a sack, and now you're facing 4th down.
The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And he's able to get the boot away. And they've got the returner corralled. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. And they'll use the ground game here. Picks up the first, looking for more. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. The sure hands. It's Dixon. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. And now the running back's got it again. Running through the tackle. They pick up the 1st down. Tackle at the 25.
I think think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on 4th down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks, but not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Looking downfield. It's Altmaier. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. A quick spin move. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a 1st down.
Illinois lines up 1st and goal now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Illinois.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt.
Kicker on for the extra point.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That is the score. Illinois 14, Ohio State 0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tate. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. It's a quarterback keeper. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
Now it's 2nd down here. To throw, it's Sayin. Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a 1st down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Smith. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Looking for a man. Defense is coming after him. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. We'll try to convert with a keeper. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Defense is spread all over the field. Do a pretty good job here keeping him out of the end zone, but he gets enough for the 1st down.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
2nd down after that completion. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Running back has it on a screen now. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it in the open. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First play of the second half is a handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And now the running back's got it again. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
On third down, it's a handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. The shotgun running play call. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Looking to pass this time. Short pass finds the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and then at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
The punt team making their way on the field.
On to punt it away.
And here's the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. First play of the drive, they look to the right. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
Quarterback keeps the football. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This is a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Can he make it to the marker? They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And at first down, they go right back to him.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. On the option, it's Sayin. He's got the first down and more. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Smith.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Trying the old counter play here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Second and goal play, spot the ball at the 9. Takes off in a bootleg. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Add 6 more points to the total. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. You make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7.
That makes the score Illinois 14, Ohio State.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Set to advance on the football.
Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw. It's Altmaier. Pass complete on the crosser. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Off target and incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
2nd down after that previous play. He's looking to throw. The short completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You'd wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Option look. It's Sayin. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go into keeper.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Peoples. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
That's the end of the third quarter. Mississippi, Illinois, 14. Ohio State, 7.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. They'll try to run for the first down. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on third down. It'll bring up fourth down. And right now, late in the game, they've got to go for this. They've got to call their best fourth and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Pressure is coming. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking for some space. It's Peoples. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
It's a good job by this defense rallying the football to keep him out of the end zone. Now we've got 3rd and goal. You got to roll the dice as a defensive coordinator. Maybe bring the blitz. Anything you can do to offset the timing between this quarterback and his group of receivers.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for 6. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal, and this offense is down. Needs this. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they've got him! A sack on a 4th and goal stop.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. It looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They'll run it from the gun. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Back's got it again. Watch the spin move. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
He's going to hand this off. They've got him down out near the 40.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances. This guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Run quickly, caught in the right flat. He's stopping at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And now the handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Finds room at the 30. Tackle, but first down. Cooked up at some over 150 yards today. Just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. The guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's Outlier. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, what an incredible job here by this defense on 3rd down. Now to set up a pivotal 4th down play. Question is, does the offense go for it and be aggressive, or do they punt it away and trust their defense to get a win?
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And it's good, right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
To throw, it's Sayin. And he dumps it off to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And they'll awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter. You're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Here's the second down play. Looks right for a quick completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, I love what this defense is doing right now, working with a two-possession lead, essentially telling the offense, hey, we'll give you those underneath throws. We'll allow those short gains, but we're not going to give any shots downfield, and we're going to tackle you inbounds to keep that clock moving.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Pass complete on a crossing route. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Sayin. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff taken, trying to run it behind the big left tackle. And they've got him back there for a loss of weight.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, he's throwing for it. The pass rush closing in. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Receiver makes the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That is such a big pickup for this offense late in this game. You go play action pass on third down. You know, a lot of times you're caught up on the quarterback trying to sell it. But I think the entire offense does their job here. The defense is out of position, and they're able to convert.
And the quarterback just takes a knee. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.